This is Martin Moodie for the Moodie Davitt View, and you're looking at images of a glorious Norway at the opening of Oslo Airport's new duty-free arrival shop at Oslo Airport, run by Travel Retail Norway, the Gebra Heinemann-led joint venture here at the Norwegian capital. Well, in the early hours of tomorrow morning, this new expanded store, 3,500 square meters initially of arrival space, will open for business. Just over there is one of the two entrances to the store. That'll open in a few months, and the other entrance is around to the other side. By the time the shop's completed, it will be 4,000 square meters in total. That's a huge space, compares with the already significant arrival shopping space here of 1,500 square meters. But 1,500 plays 4,000. That's the scale of what's happening here at the airport. Now you'll see in front of me the big wide walk-through aisles. Travel Retail Norway and the airport have tried to create a real sense of space here. If you want to get through and out of the airport, well, that's easily done. But if you want to meander left or right, you can shop. And boy, are you going to find a range of goods on offer. There's some promotional space. There's the new Diesel Bad male fragrance. Lovely promotion there. But let's take you through into the most significant part of the shop in terms of sales, in terms of range, in terms, I think, of impact. And that's the wine area. And I'm just going to let the images tell the story. As we pan left, you'll see a premium area down to the front with some lovely world-class wines. And then we'll pan around to the right. Very strong Italian wine presence here. The wines from Masse are the biggest seller of all. They're great. Amarones are a huge hit here. Whole back wall there, right in front of me, full of Italian wine. And then as we pan to the right, you'll see Spanish wine, New World wines from Australia. Let's see if we can find some New Zealand wines from my home country. I think we just might. Cloudy Bay, of course, one of the famous wine names of the world. Love the design. Lovely wooden floors. Norwegian wood, of course. High ceilings, so lots of space. Very bright store. This design effect is based on that of a grapevine. The deep red is very, very striking. You can see it all around on the fittings and fixtures and the wall. But then there's a slight change of pace here. Now this wine is all served on pallets because the volumes that are being done here on arrivals are so extraordinary. I was hearing a moment or two ago that there is a sale made in this shop every second. Norwegians who have to pay very punitive prices on the local market do take advantage of their allowance. 6 bottles, in fact, of wine if they don't buy tobacco, 4 if they do. And then we come to a softening with the champagne area. I love that effect of the wall there, that lovely fizzy golden color, capturing the fizz and the flair of champagne. A great sparkling wine range. I was in the existing arrival shop today. In fact, I came in through that and I noticed just how many people bought wine and sparkling wine, all sorts of wines. The penetration here is quite remarkable. Now let me close off this first film of several that we'll show with a look inside the tobacco area. I think this is just outstanding. So often in tobacco duty-free stores around the world, you feel like a criminal walking in to some kind of drug den. Such is the extent of regulation on the product. Well, look what Travel Retail Norway has done here. And they're heavily regulated, and the product, of course, is very sensitive here in Norway. So, no brands on display, but you see this lovely kind of brick wall effect. This is based on a painting from Cuba. It really does look like a brick wall. It's a beautiful imagery. And then you come in, notice the nice wooden floor, and you'll see the same effect carried on around the brands. This is a story in itself. Malaco licorice, which is banned from being sold in the shops by overzealous regulators because of the imagery of two tobacco pipes. It's licorice, it's not tobacco, so it's been banished out here to the tobacco shop, where of course sales have rocketed and it's become something of a cult item. So much for the touch of the regulator. And let's just take you around here. I think this is really well done. Spacious, airy. Again, that beautiful wall effect. Snus, very, very important category here, growing in fact, whereas cigarettes is in decline, as it is in most markets in the world in duty-free. But snus is flying. Some gorgeous packaging and a tremendous range. More brands to my right, all discreetly done, nothing on show to the general public as they walk through, but it's also easy to find. And through there, it'll be stocked up through the night, because in the very early hours of the morning the shop is opening. As I say, is the walk-in humidor, which already has a nice range of Habanos and other great cigars from around the world. I can see Davidoff right in front of me. That'll be fully stocked overnight. So we'll close out there on this first film, and then we'll take you in another film into the other sections of this great new duty-free arrival store, Travel Retail Norway